Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Pokemon Soul Silver. This is episode number 33 in the series, and today we will be heading down and fixing the electrical problem that is going on here in the Kanto region, and also battling these 6 trainers here. I do go between this episode and next episode. I think next episode is going to be more so leaning on it, but we are just in general like exploring a lot of Kanto right now. I want to try and beat as many trainers out in the wild as I can before we start taking on the rest of the gym leaders. As you saw in the last episode, there is like a large level discrepancy between where we stand now and where they are, and we could go through and grind. That's a very realistic way to deal with the problem, but we could also just naturally battle all of the gym trainers, or all of the wild trainers that are out there in the wild, and get EXP like the natural way that we should be getting it in the game. So I feel like that's a better way to approach this. As you can see, there are some definite level differences between the last episode and this episode. There was a little bit of grinding, but then I just started exploring Kanto and fighting as many people as humanly possible that I could find, and yeah, it turned out to be a lot easier. I think this episode here is going to have a lot of lore stuff, right? Like we need to go to the, I forget what it's called, but we need to go where the electrical plant, and we need to fix the problems going on there. So that has some lore implications here in this episode. But then I think the next episode that's coming out on Thursday is going to be more of like the traditional let's explore Kanto kind of thing with a lot of gym trainers and things like that. I expect both episodes here this week to be around the same length, like 20 minutes, maybe 30 for the next one, because it's going to be more of a grindy episode, but I'm going to try and keep it somewhere around 20 minutes while we explore some of the new regions and do some cool stuff. Not new regions, but new areas, right? Areas that were not in the Johto area. So all cool stuff there. It is more of a laid-back week on the Pokemon front. If you're looking for more serious lore stuff and you're into Halo Combat Evolved, go and check out the Let's Play of Halo Combat Evolved that is coming out here every Monday and Wednesday. I know we definitely have some really serious lore stuff going on there this week, but yeah, like I said, sometimes we just need like a little break in the action, and I do feel like right at the end of this week we'll be at 34, and I feel like maybe there'll be one more grindy episode, so 35, and then we'll be battling gym leaders 2 to 3 at a time in the final couple episodes. So I still think this is going to be around 40 episodes in length. I don't think it's going to beat Kingdom Hearts 2, which was 41 episodes, but it very well could. Like I said, the reason why we get some of these grindier episodes is, one, I like to be transparent when I make these videos and show everybody what exactly it is that we are doing. And then we also have number 2 on that list. It's the NFL time of year. I'm really stretched for time as it is, so like when I spend an hour grinding, I kind of need to make a video out of it, and I try to pick the high points and share that, but like I can't let all of that time go to waste and just focus on like the main action points going on. So it does truly become more of a generic Let's Play as to when I used to be on Twitch and things like that. So it takes me back to those days. Maybe not as entertaining, but it comes and it goes, folks. It comes and it goes. What can you say? But here we go. Now that I've got like my 4-minute introduction out of the way, let's see what this guy's got. A Nidoking, which is one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon, of course. Always try to pick it up in the original generation. It's always a fun Pokemon to have, and like an overbearing beast for the majority of any Gen 1 Let's Play that you're going to do. Even in Fire Red, or even in Let's Go Eevee, it would have been a tremendous player to have. I think we had it in both teams. Maybe not in Let's Go Eevee, because I wanted to get like a truly new team when I played through that, but you know, it's a very unique and strong Pokemon for this generation. Nidoking is a very dominant Pokemon that is good to have on the team. And it's not the electrical plant, it's the power plant. So maybe that's what I'll name this episode, like the saving the power plant or something like that, even though it's going to be less than like a third of the video, that whole... If you've ever done it, you know exactly what I mean. It's a very small, minute issue that takes a couple minutes to resolve. I just got carried away battling with some trainers, so... It is what it is, folks. But there we go, Nidoking is now dealt with, thanks to Shadow. Got some poisoning on the team. We're going to have to heal up here. Just so we could continue dealing with the 6 trainers. I don't think there's that many left. But, yeah, like I said, I do like leaving some of this stuff in here because it is, you know, it's the day-to-day. If you're going to play through this game, you're going to see a lot of these guys. Originally, I think you have to go through and beat these guys anyways, so it, you know, you have to beat them at some point or time in another, so I don't really think that's all that big of a deal. But yeah, it's nice to capture them. I think they're like a unique set of trainers for this generation to show versus like just showing random battles. So I think in this case it actually makes more sense to show these guys than it does to show like the path to these guys and everything like that. So I mean, it's right above Misty's gym, which I believe is Cerulean City. So if you were interested as to where to find them, they're right where in Gen 1, if you'll recall, you have to battle the 5 trainers on the bridge. This is right after the bridge to the right. The 6 trainers are there. So it's kind of a throwback to Gen 1. You know, those trainers sort of being there. So if you have any memory of that, that's almost exactly what it is. Here we go, we get a good 2 for battle, so we're going to have a 2-on-2, which is always fun. We fly up. These are 2 bug-type Pokemon, so we should be able to do a good amount of damage, even Aerial Ace here. I don't know if it'll be a 1-hit, but it'll be close. It's a 1-hit. That's good. Get him out of there! Get him out of there! The dog's looking at me. She's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? I'm not talking about you. You're good. You're a good friend. She's worried that I'm yelling at her for something. You're good. You have fun. You have fun. But there we go. Tomahawk did fly. This should be a 1-hit KO for Gloom. It should be very nice. Sorry about that. The dog looked sincerely worried that I was like yelling at her when I said get it out of there. So I didn't want her to feel like a Debbie Downer here while we're doing the Let's Play. That's never good. Can't be having that. Can't be having that on this show. All the puppies gotta be happy. There we go. Get some EXP for the team. Pidgeotto. Okay, that could be a problem. Oh, excuse me. And Parasect. These could both be problems. So I'm thinking a Shadow Claw for Pidgeotto, and then a Fly for Parasect. Let's see. Shadow Claw doesn't affect Pidgeotto. Of course it doesn't. Why would it? How much does Wing Attack do? Enough. Yeah, enough is the right answer. It's more than enough. There we go, we lost VW Bug. And I know I could be playing smart and making changes here, but I really do want to level up VW Bug. He's going to be like one of the toughest Pokemon to level up. He's so slow to gain experience points, as we've seen throughout this Let's Play, that like I'm willing to put him into riskier situations for the sake of potentially leveling him up, versus like some of our other Pokemon I'd rather keep really healthy and only use them as needed. Even with Tomahawk, I've been a little bit more carefree than I usually am, especially because he doesn't know Psychic yet, which we definitely could have, because we had to go through where we could get that TM to get here, and I only realized that in the next episode that like, hey, we could have just grabbed Psychic while we were there. But we'll get it. We'll get it the next time we stop by. Next episode, we'll grab Psychic for him. I don't think he learns Psychic natively until, like, level 60, and we're probably not going to hit that in this Let's Play. If we do, it's going to be so late, far down the road, that I want him to learn it now anyways, so it doesn't make sense to wait till then. I think the only person on our team who could learn Psychic that would have any ability to use it that would be worthwhile would be Shadow, and I just don't really see that going in Shadow's favor, being a Dark type. Like, Shadow's really good against the Psychic typing. Why give it a Psychic type move? Whereas with Tomahawk, we give him Psychic. He's gonna go up against Psychic typing, but then he has Ghost type moves. Like, it's just gonna work out much better for him. And that's, if you remember from the last Let's Play, you can almost bet right now who's gonna be the last gym leader besides the final gym leader of Kanto that we're gonna deal with. As you know, the final gym leader is always locked in the Kanto region until you beat all the other Kanto gyms. But outside of that, there's 7. We already beat Surge. And there's one that's notoriously hard, the Psychic type, that is definitely going to be the last challenger, because I can imagine her team is going to be freaking brutal this time around. It's always brutal in Gen 1. I have a feeling it's going to be brutal in Gen 2. Luckily, we do have some good Ghost type coverage, some Ghost type moves that we can rock into that gym using. But it never feels like enough, so. There we go, we battle all of them, and I talk to this person. And it's like, ah, good job, you win. Here's your prize. We get a nugget. A chicken nugget! But we also have to beat this person. I wonder what happens if we lose here. Do we still get the chicken nugget? Do we still, in fact, get the chicken nugget? The world may never know. But it doesn't matter. I mean, Rhyhorn's going to be a pushover here. Right, Brick Break is going to do some serious damage. It's probably going to be a one-hit KO, so we're not even really going to have to... Oh, it's not a one-hit KO. Okay. VW Bug. What are you doing, man? We gotta get him on the bench. We gotta get him doing curls. What is Brick Break? That's just using the wrist. Maybe get him one of those gripper things that you use to improve your hand strength if you're going rock climbing or something. Charmeleon's coming out, VW Bug. I like being risky with you, but you stand no chance against Charmeleon. So Gator, get out there and do your thing, buddy. And yeah, Charmeleon versus Gator. This is obviously gonna work in Gator's favor. Not gonna be any problems here. Relatively straightforward W on this one. Unless something goes catastrophically wrong, which it very well could. We've seen it happen before. War Turtle, you're gonna get the shocker, buddy. Here he comes, the shocker. Zapperman, aka the shocker. And the shocker, we all know what the shocker does. He makes some discharge. That's how he always plays it. That's how he does it over here. Man, I can't wait until I can get monetized, so that way I can get demonetized right away. Woo! But there we go. Tomahawk leveled up. Everybody's doing good. There we go. And now I think it is time for a hard cut down to the actual important stuff going on in the story. Let's go over here and get whatever this was hanging up here, and then let's do a hard cut. And we can go straight to the meat and potatoes of this whole Let's Play. Well, let's get there, folks. In a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we are. Okay, yeah. Now we're in the. Well, I don't even know what this place is called. What is it called? What is it called? Where are we? The electrical plant. The power plant. That's what it's called. The power plant. We're in the power plant. Turtle power! Let's go! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! Man, how do these videos get the views that they get? You know what it is, folks. It's one of those days. We had, here it's gonna hit the mic in a second. Lots of soda pops. And here's the Team Rocket Grunt. He's like, "Rrr." We give him the old one, too. It's funny, this Team Rocket Grunt, like, doesn't really speak English. It's, like, such broken English. I don't know if that's intentional to make him look like a dum-dum. I kind of get the feeling it is like 100% just to make him look stupid. But that wasn't even the Team Rocket guy. He was just like, we saw the Team Rocket guy. He's over here near Cerulean City. Cerulean City is the place to be. They say he's near the gym. So let's go to the gym. And if that mouse on the screen isn't an indicator that we're using an emulator, I don't know what is. But is he near the gym? No. He's actually inside the gym. Then he's like, I'm gonna run away. I can barely speak English, or blah blah. I don't know how to speak words. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if this is like an attempt to make Team Rocket look like really dumb. I don't know what it is. It doesn't work for me. If anybody's curious, it seems really stupid. I get it that like Team Rocket is kind of stupid in general, but like they always kind of felt like there were some stakes involved with them up until I talked to this guy who acts like he has a rock for a brain, and then it just kind of seems foolish. Like, not just him, his whole plan, even like hiding between two people here, like I wasn't gonna notice that. Like it just seems dumb. He seems really dumb. Why did they make these characters like artificially really stupid? I don't know. It seems really bizarre to me. But it is what it is. And he only has one singular Golbat, who is, what, under level too? Like 39? That's nothing. We just battled all the trainers up here and they had higher level Pokemon. Granted, they weren't a Golbat. Golbat's actually a pretty good Pokemon. I guess he's only really good because he's going up against VW Bug in this situation. Where, like, VW Bug has a weakness to him. Like, otherwise, he's pretty mediocre. We're probably going to get poisoned from this, which sucks. I just hate being poisoned in general. It's so stupid. Not really, because I've done it before, and, you know, it's a strategic play, but in a battle where it's one Pokemon versus 6, it kind of feels stupid. I actually think Ominous Wind is a pretty good Ghost-type move. 60 power, 100% accuracy. That's pretty solid. I think Nightshade depends on the user's level, so I actually think this is like a really good trade-off. I think Ominous Wind is going to be better, just more consistent. Like I said, his real purpose is to not only be the Psychic type, but to also deal with the Psychic type outside of our Dark type Pokemon. So, to fulfill that need, she's going to need some pretty good Ghost types. With that being said here, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the end of the episode. If you like this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is greatly motivational for myself and continuing to make videos just like this now and in the near future. I throw this out there every couple of videos. I know I just threw it out on the Halo video, but I do like to throw them out kind of side by side. At the beginning of the year, we had about 10 to 12 subscribers. Now we are at 77 as I'm recording this video. So that is a tremendous gain for myself over the year. I'm extremely grateful. I mean, that's not quite 10 subscribers per month, but it's really close to that, which is a really good achievement, I think, for somebody who puts out the quality of videos that I put out, because I know what the quality is. I mean, let's be real here. It's me having soda pops, playing Pokemon, and other miscellaneous games. So I greatly do appreciate anybody who, you know, takes the time to like, comment, subscribe. If you comment, I promise I will comment back on it. I'm very good at that stuff. I read what everybody puts there, and even if it's a negative comment, I will address it. I will write up a response, and you know, I'll try to approach it the best that I can. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I hope you all appreciated this video. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I hope you all had a snazzy start to your week and an even snazzier week moving forward. And we will see you all here on the next one, where we will be exploring more of Kanto and more of the trainers that are just lying out and about, having the time of their life out there. But with that being said, as always, peace out, Girl Scout, and we will see you on the next one. squeak.